Here's the question. Should I message my LinkedIn connections through LinkedIn or should I message them through email? I don't know the answer because it will vary based on two things: the individual and their use of those different channels and your relationship with that individual. Now, beyond LinkedIn messaging and email, maybe you could text message them because you might have their cell phone number. Maybe you could call them because you have their phone number. Maybe your connection with them extends beyond LinkedIn, and maybe it includes them being a Facebook friend, or you're connected on Instagram, or you're connected on Twitter. And so you have other channels that you could potentially engage with them in. But just because you have all of these channels doesn't mean you have permission, specifically in business, to engage with them through all those channels. So what you have to do is you have to determine what is the best channel for them to engage with you. So look at their LinkedIn activity. Are they on LinkedIn enough to get your messaging? Here's my friend Reva. She's not on LinkedIn very much at all. And I know for a fact she does not have LinkedIn on her smartphone. So for me to message her through here would be a waste of time because she's not going to get my message. Now I have her phone number and I have her email address. And now I could email her, but I also know that she doesn't respond to email frequently because she gets overwhelmed with email messages. She is a personal friend. So I could call her cell phone or I could text her. But I know that because she's a personal friend. Now, if you got a new LinkedIn connection, just because you have their cell phone number doesn't mean you have permission to text them. But you could experiment with this. You could send them an email and see how soon they respond, or if they respond at all. You could test at another time with another messaging or another purpose, send them a text message and see if they respond. My recommendation is this: if you're going to email them, you're going to text them, you're going to Instagram message or Facebook message them, don't strike up a conversation in those channels. Instead, invite them to a conversation about a topic through those different channels, and maybe that conversation is face-to-face, maybe it's through a Zoom call, maybe it's through a telephone call. But use those channels to invite them to a conversation. Again, maybe they'll want to meet in real life or through a different channel, or maybe they'll ask you to continue the conversation in that channel. But the bottom line is, you have to determine what is the best way for you to engage with your network. What's the best channel for you to engage with them? And it's not the same for everyone. It may not be LinkedIn messaging. It may not be email. I actually have clients who I've been working with for years that I know the best way to engage with them is just simple engagement through text messaging. And if that simple engagement moves to another level, they'll simply call me. Figure out the best way to engage with your LinkedIn network. And maybe it requires that you ask, what would be the best way for me to message you? And by the way, if you ask that question and they give you an answer, then hopefully they're giving you an honest answer and they'll be willing to engage with you through that channel. It's different for everyone. It's different for every relationship. I'm Teddy Burriss, your LinkedIn and Sales Navigator guy. I hope this gets you some thought, gets you some ideas for you to figure out the best way to engage with your network, whether they are a client or a prospect. Have a good day.